Hi, first graders. Welcome back. I hope that you are having a good week. Last time in writing, we started thinking about, talking about, and practicing opinion writing. We talked about how opinions and facts are two different things, and we looked at some examples of each to make sure that we knew the difference. For example, a fact is that I live in Seattle. It's true. You believe that because it's true. I believe that because it's true. It's not really something that we can have different thoughts about. An opinion is, I like the rainy winters in Seattle. That's my opinion. You might disagree. You might not like them. A fact is, apples grow on trees. An opinion is, apples are delicious. My opinion is apples are delicious. Some people do not believe that apples are delicious, but both of us know that apples grow on trees because that is the fact. A fact is that there are first grade students at Graham Hill. You're some of them. That's true. An opinion is that the first grade students at Graham Hill are the best students. I believe that. But like we talked about last week or last time, some teachers might think that their students are the best students at Graham Hill. So that's an opinion. We are going to write today another opinion piece. This time, instead of thinking about a food that you like, you are going to write about a food that you do not like. Before we start our own writing, we are going to listen to a book where one of the characters really doesn't like a certain kind of food.
An Elephant and Piggy book.
I really like slop.
By Mo Willems. La 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 la. Hi, Gerald.
Hi, Peggy. Yikes. What is that?
This is slop.
Slop?
Yummy, yummy slop.
Yummy. You eat that?
Sure, I eat this. Pigs really like slop. Eating slop is part of pig culture.
Oh. Should it smell like that?
Yes.
What about all those flies?
The flies are how you know it's ripe. Do you want to try my slop?
Do I want to try your slop? No way!
Oh. Okay.
Piggy, wait.
Yes, Gerald?
I will try your slop.
Yay! Maybe you'll really like slop.
Maybe.
Try a big taste.
I will try a small taste.
That is a small taste. You are close to trying slop. You are closer? Closer? You tried it! Spicy, huh? Do you know how I get that old shoe taste? Old shoes. So, do you really like slop?
No, I do not really like slop, but I'm glad I tried it because I really like you.
Oh, Gerald. Dessert?
Don't push it, bub.
So let's think about Gerald's opinion about slop. Towards the end of the book, he says, "No, I do not really like slop." That is Gerald's opinion. He does not like slop. It's how he thinks and how he feels about it. Now, think back to earlier in the book. Gerald has some reasons that he doesn't like slop. Can you remember some of them? One of the first things he says about the slop is, should it smell like that? So I'm thinking he doesn't like the smell. He also says, what about all those flies? So I think the flies kind of gross him out too. Something else I remembered is that when he tasted it, he thought it was too spicy. So if Gerald were going to write an opinion piece about slop, I think it might sound something like this. I do not like slop. First, because it smells bad. Also, it is always surrounded by flies. Finally, it is way too spicy. I think slop is the worst food that you can eat. So, what did Gerald do? He told us his opinion. He gave us 3 reasons for his opinion: the smell, the flies, and the spiciness. And then he states his opinion again, but in a new way, as his closing sentence. Now, this is interesting, first graders, because what if Piggy wrote an opinion piece about slop? Remember, an opinion is how you think or feel about something. So you and your best friend might have different opinions about the same thing. I think Piggy's opinion might sound more like this: I really like slop. It smells great. Also, it is always surrounded by flies, which tells you that it is ripe. Finally, it is super spicy. I think slop is the best food you can eat. 2 different opinions about the same thing. Now it is your turn to write an opinion piece about a food that you don't like. So you're going to think more like Gerald. If I were going to write an opinion piece about a food I didn't like, it might be about black licorice. I've never liked black licorice. But maybe there's a type of bread that you don't like, or a type of chip, or a fruit, or a vegetable. Just remember that your opinion piece should have 3 parts, just like Gerald's. There should be an opening sentence that says your opinion. You might use one of these ideas for this piece about a food you don't like. I never eat. I do not like. My least favorite is, or is the worst. Then, just like last time, give us some reasons why you think or feel that way about that food. Finally, you are going to write a closing sentence that says your opinion, but in a new way. Some examples of closing sentences for this time might be, is the worst, or there is nothing worse than, or is a food that I really don't like. Write your opinion piece. Make sure that it has all 3 of those parts. I look forward to seeing what you do.